I always say this with much pride that books have the power of changing your life. And today, the video that I'm bringing to you is about how books can change your running journey, or if you are someone who is wanting to get into fitness for mental and physical health reasons. This is why reading about it is going to give you that much needed push, and maybe it will change your life as it did mine. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Pooja at A Book by the Window. I hope you guys are doing good. I hope you guys are reading. If you are someone who have followed my journey on Instagram, you would know that I started off by reviewing books on Instagram. Then I transitioned to talking about mental health stuff because that was what I was experiencing at that time, and I always believe in bringing forward my most truest self in the contained way that I can. And with that, I also transitioned into becoming a runner. It was all thanks to one book, but now I actively promote fitness, not just for your physical self, but for your mental self on my Instagram. So if you want to check that out, the link is going to be in the description box below for all my Instagram stuff. But also I have a main channel where I talk about mental health stuff and other things about my life. That's also going to be in the description box below. If you are an old subscriber, welcome back. And if you're new to the channel, I very solemnly welcome you here. We do book related stuff here, and all the other stuff is on my main channel, on Instagram, on YouTube, you name it. Without further ado, let's get into today's video. 3 books that are sure to ignite your running journey and why you should also pick them up. If you're someone who is trying to get more into fitness, getting more into the growth mindset, and why books are as important as going out there and doing the deed. I'm always going to start a video like this by introducing my favorite book that changed my life. What I talk when I talk about running by Haruki Murakami. This was the book that I picked up in January of 2021, a time when I wasn't doing too well, but years later this would transform my mindset about how I should look at my life, and I developed more of a growth mindset just because of this book. This book by Haruki Murakami, one of the most popular authors on this planet, is not just a memoir or a biography. It is a perfect blend of memoir and philosophy. Murakami writes about his experience of being both a writer and a runner, and a very profound quote that resonates with me all the time is, "Pain is inevitable, suffering is optional." This really gets to the heart of running, how there is so much pain in running, but we still choose it every single day because this is what is good for us. It's about accepting the discomfort and learning to push through it. Murakami very beautifully connects running to creativity, illustrating how every mind can clear up your mind and spark new ideas. It is truly like having a heart-to-heart with yourself, one step at a time. Even when you have a lot of thoughts in your mind that are killing you from inside, if you choose to go out there and bring those thoughts on a track, as I have found myself doing so many times, it teaches you how to break those thoughts and not run away from them, quite literally. The way the author describes running to a meditative exercise, sort of like a rhythm in your life, is what something that every runner can relate to. It is a strong reminder that the road ahead is not just one where you are focusing on your physical self, but it is also a road that can help you go on a path to self-discovery. That is why I love this book so much, and I would always recommend it. Next up, we have Shoe Dog by Phil Knight. This book is an exhilarating journey through the creation of a very popular startup at that time, now the biggest fitness company in the world, Nike, and it's packed with lessons on determination and resilience. As Phil Knight shared, the cowards never started and the weak died along the way. That leaves us. This quote resonates a lot with people who are in the journey for the longer run and not just for the sprint. The people who want to make it big in life and are ready to put in the hard effort for decades, if not years. And that is the book. This is the book that motivated me to also start my journey of probably content creation or wanting to do something of my own, and I will always be proud of it, and that's how this book changed my life. Knight's story is just not about building a brand. It's also about the relentless pursuit of chasing a dream against all odds. He faced numerous challenges, from financial struggle to an identity loss, intense competition, yet he never backed down. And we can draw inspiration from his grit and remind ourselves that every single step counts, even when the road ahead is bumpy. This book encourages us to embrace our own struggle, embrace our own story, and hold our dreams no matter what. You never know, as delusional as you are, when you make it, but for that to happen, you need to keep going. The final book in the list is Open by Andre Agassi. Andre Agassi is a name that everyone knows in tennis, and this again is a book that I picked up from my husband's bookshelf. He's really into sports and he likes reading things like these, and that's when I swoop in and steal those books from him. It's usually the other way around, that he tries to steal books from my collection, but I never let that happen. But ever so often, when I do pick up a book that he likes reading, I'm always amazed by how much it impacted my life, and in that way I'll give it to him. He's a really good partner. This particular book might surprise you because it's not entirely about tennis. It's very rich with lessons that are relevant for all athletes. As Agassi shares, some of the best moments in life I didn't realize until they were gone. This will hit home for runners who often forget while running, while chasing a goal, that how much they were enjoying while pursuing that goal. And it's only in hindsight that we remember that even with the pressure of finishing a task, how important it was to us and how fulfilling the journey was on the way. Agassi's candid exploration of his own journey, from hating tennis as a kid to eventually finding passion in it, always will remind me that our paths are not linear in our own journey. His struggle with his self-identity and the pressure to perform will speak to anyone who is trying to make it on their own, who's trying to do something different. This book, Open, teaches us that, and consequently, the essence of life lies in embracing our own vulnerability and recognizing the growth that comes from them. It's about finding the joy in the little wins and celebrating the struggles as much as you celebrate those wins. As they always say, it's about the journey, not the end. That was what the takeaway for me was. With that, we are at the end of the video. I hope you guys like this video, whether it is Murakami's meditative insight, Knight's unwavering hustle, or Agassi's heart-fed journey. All of these three books are sort of memoir of people who made it big in this world, and there is always something to take from other story. That is why we read books, that is why we pick them up and add those as feathers in your own story, because all of us need a little push every once in a while, need a little guidance in where to take the next step. And sometimes we're also going to find ourselves being lost in our own identity. This is when these voices speak to us, and this is when we are reaffirmed in our own beliefs. So which one are you planning to add in your own list? Let me know in the comment section below. If you like this video, please like it, share it with your friends, subscribe to the channel. I love making book related videos and I love talking about the books that have shaped my life. I hope you guys like this video. I will see you guys next time. Until then, happy reading.